What's up? We're live for Fan Art Friday. What's up, guys? Another Fan Art Friday edition here. Happy Friday to you. Thank you and welcome. I'm Eric Notowski, your host. I'm getting started a little early. I was tired of waiting, but it helped me get everything prepped and ready. And let's chat. Let's chill for a few minutes before everybody else gets here. I got some awesome news. Shadow Sentry is going to print next week. Going to print, which means it's not too late to go ahead and get a book. You've got about 1 day to get a book. If you want to get in the thank you section of the book, you've only got 1 day for that. Cross Comics, what's up? Hello. I think you're the first one here. Well, maybe, unless my counter's off. It says 0 people watching. 3 people watching. There we go. All right. What's up, guys? Edwin's in the house. I borrow ideas. What's going on? Howdy, howdy, howdy. So, going to print next week, guys. So, if you've already backed, thank you so much. Your waiting is over. It's almost over. Got about a month left. And I should start shipping out books. I'm super excited. I am getting final files ready and stuff. Doing the thank you page right now. Then I have to do the back cover, little thank you with my info, contact, and stuff. And that is it. That is it. So I could have files ready to go tomorrow, but I sent out a little update today. Some people have anonymous under their name when they back in the when you check out. It says anonymous, visible, and you have one other selection. So if you hit anonymous, I'm not going to put your name in the book. So if you got a perk like signed and thank you, but you do want your book. Oh, see, I got a message. All right. So so if you want your name in the book, but it's under anonymous, you're going to have to go ahead and contact me, and I will switch it for you and get your name in the book. But you've only got like 2 days to do that. So please hop on it. And I did send out an update. So if you backed, check your email and read that. So anywho, 2 more minutes to 11:30, and then we will get started. But in the meantime, how you guys doing? Let's chat. Can I get my character, the Canadian Shield, done? That's a good question. Is he an existing character? Has he been published? That would be the question. Only existing characters. And you're going to have to go ahead and send me a picture of him because I can't draw him off the top of my head, which is like most characters. But, so I'm not saying no, but I only do existing characters. So that's the question. That's the question. I don't draw people. I won't draw people. Like, hey man, draw me. I won't do that. All right, he is an existing character. Then he qualifies, my friend. So go ahead. Message me. Can you message me? I think we're on Messenger together. Somehow, some way, send me a picture of the Canadian Shield, and I will draw him for you. Boom! Done. Canadian Shield. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go like this. Dun, dun, dun. Episode 9. Canadian Shield up in the house. Don't want to spell that wrong. Boom! All right. Canadian Shield. Dun, dun, did it. Check my phone. Dun, dun, dun. No messages yet. All right. Well, I hope you guys are all doing well. Let's go ahead and get started. It is 11:30. Boom, there we go. I think if there's anything else on my agenda I wanted to let people know, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Alrighty, guys, let me switch my camera around. Let's get drawing, and I will keep an eye on the chat. Boom, 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 boom. Switch it over there. Let's see. And there we go. Boom. There we go. Check out a little Frank Castle action, guys. I drew this on Wednesday night for the Drawn and Quartered episode on Mike Miller's Blacklist Universe channel. This was a silver medal. It's got the silver medal. I was tied with Mike, actually. But if they let the clock go just a little bit more before they stopped the count, I would have been tied for first. But it's all right. It's all good. Kevin Sharp had an awesome pick as well, an awesome Punisher, and ain't mad about it. Hey, Cross Comics, I need a picture, buddy. Somehow, somewhere, you're gonna have to give me a picture, or I'll just Google it. Whatever, I'll do the work. Whatever. Do. Oh, look at that. Wonder if it'll let me refresh. I still have the straw poll. Oh, no way! That's so funny. When I refreshed the straw poll from Drawn and Quartered, Eric Hawkins got 14 votes, I got 13, and Kevin Sharp got 12. That's really funny. That's funny. So I was still in second place. It just depends on when you stop the clock, you know? Sent you link to the Indiegogo page where he is on. Okay. Where did you send it? Where did you send that? I didn't get a notification. But it could be because my notifications are off for certain apps. So did you send it on Twitter or Facebook? I will try and track that down. Or again, I'll just Google Indiegogo Canadian Shield. Hey, I just got a new contribution. Woo, woo. Heck yeah. All right, heading to Indiegogo. Dun, 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 dun. Twitter. Canadian Shield. All right, I found it. I went on Twitter and I didn't see it for some odd reason. Canadian Shield issue 1. Check it out. So, guys, this is an ongoing. Oh, it's closed. Bummer. Sorry. Issue 1. But Cross Comics, you can go ahead. Feel free to pimp your book and tell us when book 2 is coming out. People can check it out. All right, so let's see here. Find an image. That's sweet. It's a cool statue. It's rocking. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let me find some images. There he is, folks. Boom! He's a monster. A good monster. I'm just saying he's big. He's a big dude. All right, I'm gonna get drawn. Do. Cross Comics, tell me what his powers are, man. What are some powers of the Canadian Shield? That will help me think of a cool pose to draw him. And I need to sharpen my pencil. All right. Well, I'm going to start doodling and watch the chat. Not sure when book 2 is coming. You're doing a coloring book on Indiegogo at the moment. Nice. Nighthawk Warrior joins us. What's going on, buddy? I'm doing well. Doing very well. Very excited. Very happy. Shadow Sentry is going to print next week, my friend. Super awesome. Super exciting. Today, I'm drawing the one, the only Canadian Shield. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see some more images. Looks like he flies. All right, all right. I got to wrap my head around the character before I draw a picture of him. Dude's rocking a mohawk. I love it. All right, all right, all right. All right. I'm brainstorming here. Like Superman, minus the heat vision and cold breath. Okay, all right. That's kind of the impression I was getting. So I think I'm going to go with a sweet superhero Superman pose. Let me think about it. This is where all the, cogs in my brain are moving. Trying to think of a good idea. Don't want to steal any Superman poses. I want to come up with something cool. But he's so buff. I almost want to just make him standing there looking buff and cool. He's a huge dude. Oh, let me know. Okay, good deal. I will do that, my friend. Thank you. Shipping to Canada would be a little bit more. So I'll like ship it, or you know what I mean, like go about shipping, and then I'll get an idea on that for you. Thank you. Cool deal. Book is available on my website, crosscomics.com. Awesome. Good deal. Yeah, because the Indiegogo is closed, but you can get issue 1 or book 1 on his website. Check that out, folks. All right. And guys, I am totally up for pimping your book or your project, so just contact me if you want to get on a stream anytime, or Canadian Shield, or your coloring book, Cross Comics, whatever you like. I love cross promoting, so let's do it, or just promoting whatever. Still drawing a blank here. All right, I'm just going to start the pencil moving, and we're going to watch what happens. Here we go. He's very simple character design, but he's super cool looking. I love it. Let me think here. I dig it because he's like this huge hulking character, but he's like Superman-esque. I love it. I dig it. I forgot what I was going to say. This is going to be very light, so you might not be able to see much for a second here. I'm just going to kind of get my idea down on paper. And he doesn't have any like power signature or anything, glowing eyes and all that stuff, right? He's just strong and that kind of deal. I can make his eyes glowing, but you said he doesn't have the heat vision and all that. 8 feet tall and 600 pounds. Boom! Holy crap. Don't mess with him. That's awesome. All right, so then I think I went with the right pose because it's like it's going to be a Superman / Hulk pose. That's awesome. Cape flowing. let's draw his legs. He'll have a belt. Yeah, Nighthawk Warrior, you asked me last Friday about doing a stream during the week and talking about shading and stuff when I do characters. And this week was just not a good week. I did not stream on Tuesday or Thursday just because I have been getting all the final files ready for print for Shadow Sentry. So been just kind of like focused on that totally. And I started working on Samson, but honestly this week I haven't even touched that because again I got to get these print files ready and get that out the door, and then have a little bit more time to do some of that stuff. So I apologize. Just been super busy with that. Cross Comics would love to come on. All right. Sometime can't right now not at home. Oh yeah. We could totally, we'll schedule it and we'll just do, we'll just do a stream, just me and you, and we will promote. So we can do something like that. Yeah, no problem. You don't have to come on right now. Send another link to Twitter of his profile on my website. Okay. I'm going to go back to Twitter real quick. Let me save that. See if I got it. Aha. Oh, okay. Aha. I see it. I accept. That's why. It came in as a message request. Cool. All right, man. I got it. I'll check that out. And what I will do, let me see here. I'm going to open this in Chrome. I will add your website to the description. So if anybody wants to check out your website, the character, or get a copy of the book, they can do that. So, but it is crosscomics.ca. That's weird. When I click on your header logo, Cross Comics, it comes up as not found. It's one of those stupid things. Anyway, marital status. He's single. Oh, where my lady's at? He's single. Awesome. All right. So let me finish up this pose here. I think his leg needs to be a little out. I don't want to cut off his leg. I don't want to do that. All right. I'm going to bend his leg so it's not getting cut off the page there. I could, but just going to squish it up to one of these numbers. The kneecap. All right. Just got to refine some of these areas. So I was doing the thank you page for Shadow Sentry and Cross Comics. Should I do veins or no veins? Is he a veiny dude or not a veiny dude? I want to throw some veins on him, but let me know. Yeah, so I was doing the thank you page. So there's going to be a newsletter section in the back of the book, and I had a little contest for naming the newsletter page that'll be in all subsequent issues and books of the Shadow Sentry. So we landed on From the Shadows, which was named by Zachary Moore, so he's going to get credit in the book for that. But I just had like a little spell of, you know what, I want to use From the Shadows, and I came up with a little Shadow Sentry motto that I will read to you guys. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Let me throw some eyeballs on this dude. I hear someone outside my door. Who's creeping outside my door? Could be a dog. All right, let me do his eyes. Let me throw his little shield up here. His head might be a little too bulbous, but I could fix that. All right. All right. Yeah, I like that face. All right, so it's still rough, but you kind of get an idea what I'm doing here. I might put this leg back further. I think I want more of a diagonal with his legs. But here you go, folks. I want you to listen to this. Tell me what you think. Dun, 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 dun. So, From the Shadows, the newsletter page, here's a little Shadow Sentry motto I came up with. You ready? From the shadows, we will unite. We will gather as one. From the shadows, we will fight. A shield against the darkness, guarding what is right. Boom! So there you go. And I think I spelled shield wrong. Yeah, I did. So thank you, Canadian Shield, for letting me know I spelled shield wrong, because I don't want that in the book. Unfortunately, Photoshop does not spell correct. So if you spell something wrong and you don't put it in Microsoft Word, it won't tell you spelled it wrong. All right, what do I do with my pencil? There he is. Okay, back to the drawing board. No veins. All right, you got it, buddy. No veins. Thank you. See, I'm glad I asked. I was ready to vein him up. Who's creeping in my room? Who is it? I knew it.
Are you done?
No, buddy, I'm on. It's my cool man. He's got his RC battery charging in our room, so he's like running in here every 5 minutes. Is it done yet? Is it done yet? It ain't done yet, bro. It takes 2 hours. My son loves RC cars, and you know, we probably get him like one every year for Christmas, and like, of course, they're just, you know, they're not what he's really looking for. He's looking for like the one that goes like 50 miles an hour, but we ain't there yet. So he got a cool one for Christmas this year. It goes like 25 miles an hour, so that one is like kicking compared to all the other ones he has. So he loves that thing. He broke it within the first 2 days by riding it off a ramp that went basically straight up. It was vertical. It was like, "Rrr." And so he rode it off the ramp, and it broke. So thank you, Amazon, for you know, your wonderful return policy. So he got a new one, and he knows not to do that again. But yeah. So anyway, RCs are fun, but just depends on how fast you want to go, you know. And this one actually has a speed dial too, and you can turn down the speed, which is great for the backyard because they don't have a whole lot of room. So you can turn the speed down or turn it up. And if you have kids and you want to know what that one is called, I will let you know. It's like Sandy something. But highly recommend it. It's pretty fun. One watching. See, I don't know if I believe that. It says one watching. But it's all good. All right, let's check out this emblem. Are you a Canadian Maple Leaf fan? Curious. I'm just curious. I used to be into hockey a little bit. I was a fan of like all sports. So I'd watch the Flyers and 76ers a little bit. Well, I wouldn't say I'd watch them, but my stepfather, my late stepfather, he'd watch like everything. So I would watch it with him. And he loved all the Philadelphia teams. Eagles, Phillies, Flyers, 76ers. So, of course, those are my faves. All right, so let's, his cape is not that big. So let me see here. Back was AFK for a couple minutes. What does that mean? What's AFK mean? I'm not sure. Looking great. Seeing as I live an hour from Toronto, yeah. Nice. I don't want to overdo his cape. It's not that big, but I want to make it floating, flying. See if I can come up with a nice design here for this cape here. I'm not good with my Canadian geography, but is Toronto on the east and Quebec is on the west, or is it vice versa? Or are they close to each other? I forget. Trying to go for a little more dynamic position of his legs here. So I'm gonna just try and get it more diagonal, and I'm gonna position this foot somewhat back here, as if we're looking down on him. So it's gonna scrunch this calf muscle, and I'm gonna draw through it here so I can see it better. Calf, ankle, boom. All right, so that looks a little cooler there to me. Make sure his leg is not super duper thick. I'm gonna go back to this image. Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. There he is. Actually, no, that's not the one I want. Hold on. There we go. I can see him full body now. All right. Away from keyboard. No worries, man. Cape goes down to about the butt. Okay, looking great. Ontario and Quebec are beside each other. Ontario is more westward than Quebec. Okay, gotcha. Okay. I've never been to Canada. I want to say the closest I got was Niagara Falls as a kid, but I don't know if that was like a dream or if I really did go there with my mom. I don't know. I can't really remember. I'd have to ask my mom. My mom used to work for Amtrak back in the day, and so she would get to travel to some awesome locales. So I think I've been there, but I'm not sure. Okay. All right, I just got a fun idea. I'm just gonna go with it. Don't be mad at me. But I'm gonna make him like he just got in a crazy fight and he's a little battle damaged. I'm just gonna go with it. Sounds fun. He got attacked by a giant lizard or something. I don't know. Let me see something here. Let's see. All right. Ontario borders the New York State border, along with a couple other states. Gotcha. All right, I'm gonna make some mask coming off here a little bit. I'm gonna show some of his mouth. Oh yeah. All right, he's battle damaged. He's beaten up. He's not down, but he's been in a battle. All right. Dun, 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 dun. And then I'm gonna shred his cape a little bit. Dude is ready for some battle. Because, you know, it's fun when you can take a beating and keep kicking. And I'm sure Mr. Canadian Shield can do that. All right, so now that I got all my lines down, I can go ahead and throw in some shading where I think would be necessary. The ground is cracking beneath him. All right, so there we go. Draw a little shadow down here. All right, cool. Ready to start with some inks. Chat is silent. It's all good. Let's see here. Let me throw in some neck muscles. Showing all. Yes, yes. More rippage going on. He's been in a battle, folks. He's been in a battle. If you want to check out this character, check out Cross Comics website, crosscomics.ca. And maybe what you could do, Cross Comics, is on your Indiegogo campaign, put a link to your website on there, and that way when people go to the Indiegogo, it's closed, but they can still get a book and they know where to find it. Because even though it's closed, you could probably, I don't know, can you still edit it? That would be the only question. I'm not sure on that one. 5, 4, 3. Okay, this one is dead. This one, that micron is done. All right, I'm gonna find my brush. Lay down some inks. So is this guy like indestructible, like Superman? Does he bleed? Superman actually does bleed, which I didn't think he did, but then in that Superman Unchained book, he got pretty bloody. They bloodied him up. So I was kind of surprised. I thought his only weakness was some kryptonite. Good idea. I will check when I get home. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to decide whether I'm going to close the Shadow Sentry Book 1 campaign out totally after I fulfill, because obviously I'm going to have some books, I'm going to overprint, so I'll have, extra books to sell, but I'm wondering, because here's my thought. I would still like to do an artist edition where it's just the inks. And so I was thinking if I do that, I could just leave the campaign open and put just that book. I'll take all the other books off and only have that version available, the artist edition, and people can go back on and get that if they want that, because it's still going to be book 1, obviously, but I don't know if I just want to go. I don't know if I want to do a whole new campaign, if that makes sense. So that's kind of where I'm at, just kind of thinking through what would be the best route to do that. And yeah. It's more that the suit is indestructible and gives him his powers. Are you kidding me? Ah, I destroyed his suit. Okay, well, here's the deal. Whatever is destroying the suit must be pretty powerful. So whatever foe he's battling, it's got to be powerful. So he's meeting his match right here. All right. So your idea or your job would be to come up with the villain that can destroy his costume and take away some of his power. So I'll leave that to you, my friend. Something for you to ponder. I wrecked the whole thing. So yeah, I said I'm just gonna go for it, and look what happened. Look what happened. But it's all right. There's got to be something in the universe. There's got to be something. He can't be that powerful, can he? That's the question. If you want to find out, though, you're gonna have to pick up the book. So check it out. I'll put the link in the description. In fact, let me do that right now. I'm gonna do that right now. It'll update and it'll have the link in there. So let's go right here. Give me 1 second. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Ah, come on. My stinking mouse has not been working for some odd reason. It like turns on and off. All right, so I got that. There we go. Simple. This week, we are drawing the Canadian Shield. Done. All right. So that'll update in the description, and there will be a link if you guys want to check them out as I'm drawing, or otherwise after, when you view this on your own leisure time. That's really funny. I just totally destroyed the whole concept here of the Canadian Shield. I destroyed his outfit. See, I figured his power was like, you know, the dude. I figured the dude had power, not the suit. That's a interesting concept, my friend. I dig it. But now that I think about it, as I'm thinking about it, it probably has something to do with the actual emblem, the Canadian Shield, the Canadian emblem, or the idea, the concept of that shield actually being his shield. Oh, am I right? Or am I way off? I don't know. I love talking to myself on stream. It's fun. It's fun. You guys probably think I'm crazy, but it's all right. This is why I need to do more streams with people. That's why I need to have some cross comics on and talk about your book, man. Streaming with just yourself is kind of, you know, you talk to yourself a little bit because the chat is pretty silent. Is this the Sergeant Rock stream? No, unfortunately not. It is not Hyper Potato. This is the Canadian Shield stream. I'm drawing Canadian Shield. Cross Comics created this character, and I'm drawing it today for him. Link is in the description if you want to check him out. Check him out. Who is Sergeant Rock? I don't know why, but I think of G.I. Joe, Sergeant Slaughter, when I hear that name. Sergeant Rock. I'm not familiar with him. Sergeant Rock. He is strong in and of himself, but the suit amps it up to the max and more. Okay, that makes sense. Gotcha. It's all about the suit. Yeah. No, not really. What are your guys' favorite suit characters? Iron Man. There's that one on TV that my son was watching that was kind of cool. They actually made a movie of him, but what was it? Bum, 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 bum. Something Max Steel. That's it. That was kind of cool. I dug that concept and all that. Who's your favorite suit character? Batman's got a suit. I kind of enjoy the more like tactical suit kind of deal. There was that one character way back, Zoot Suit. I never read it, but that was a suit character. You are a bit off. A few details are in his profile on my website. Check out the website. Where's my boy Nighthawk at? Nighthawk, you need to drop some info in the chat for us, man. Give us the lowdown on Canadian Shield. Nighthawk is like the info man. He can out-wiki anybody. Doing a lot of brushwork. A lot of brushwork on my holding lines here. So I'm sorry if I destroyed the concept here of Mr. Canadian Shield, but you still have an awesome piece of artwork. But I would like to know who or what could destroy the Canadian Shield suit in such a fashion as I'm drawing now. What could do this to the Canadian Shield? What could possibly do it? Rock actually had some 12-inch G.I. Joe figures, and they molded the smaller Sergeant Slaughter after him. No way. Huh, that's funny. Interesting. Oh, okay, is the Rock. I'm trying to think now. Did you ever watch that Netflix show, The Toys That Made Us? They had the G.I. Joe episode, and now I'm starting to think that The Rock, that they talked about him. Trying to remember, maybe not, but anyway, very interesting TV show. I found it very fascinating. Talked about the Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, Who else? But it was crazy. Most of the shows were simply a means to promote the toys themselves, which is a interesting thought. So like you needed a TV show to pimp your toys. That was their business model back in the day. Yeah, they did one on Transformers. They one on Transformers. Those are all my toys, man. That's what I grew up with. Except Star Wars. Star Wars was a little before my time as far as the toys go. I never got into Star Wars toys. Love the movies, obviously, but I was always into G.I. Joe, Transformers, Ninja Turtles. I love Thundercats, but I never had any Thundercats toys. I don't really remember too many Thundercats toys. Oh, and He-Man. Ho, He-Man. He had some toys, bro. I had some He-Man. Sergeant Rock is a DC character. Not sure yet what can destroy the suit. All right. Well, keep thinking. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, how do you hurt him? What are some of his weaknesses? Is it like when he's in human form, or well, not? You know what I mean. When he doesn't have the suit on and he's like unprotected, is he just more vulnerable? What are his weaknesses? Inquiring minds want to know. All right. Let's see here. Do something real quick. I'm gonna make the red. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Sergeant Brock was a World War II character from DC. He was kind of like Nick Fury when Nick Fury was a soldier before he became an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Nice. All right. Thank you for that. Do 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 do. Put in some nice heavy blacks here. Let's go. Gonna go black. All right, hill. The underside. All right. Get a little thicker here. Accentuate those muscles. All right, boots are red. Are there any? Did he have a logo on his boot? I forget. Let me see here. Or the little shield. Yes, he did. All right. So you might see a little bit of it there. So I'm going to carve out. It's a very downward shot, so it's going to be very skewed, but this should work. Well, if nothing else, Cross Comics, this illustration certainly shows how I totally destroyed your character. Figuratively and literally. Unless you can come up with somehow, some way, something that could do this to the Canadian Shield. Nepty, what's going on? Welcome. 10 likes now. Yay. Yes, please do like the video. I appreciate that. Cross Comics, I don't think that would count as published stories, just published artwork. What a miss. My Sketchbook 340. Rick, are getting artists to do your work for you again. Eric, have you read any Sergeant Rock books? I have not. I've not read any Sergeant Rock books. I'm kind of unfamiliar with the character, to be honest with you. I can't picture him in my head. Like, kind of, but I'm not sure if it's really him. I would Google him, but I'm going to keep drawing. But, are you guys... Are you saying that this guy looks like Sergeant Rock? I don't even know how we got onto Sergeant Rock. But, yeah, I will check him out. This inquiring mind wants to know more about Sergeant Rock. And if he's like a Nick Fury type dude, I think I'd like him. All right, dropping some blacks here. Let me go. The cape is red, so I'm accentuating the red of this character to give a nice contrast between the white and then again, there's something somewhere. There's something barreling down on him. Something trying to take him out. Canadian Shield is he's not worried though, but it's destroyed his indestructible costume. Like what? What does that? That's the question. What could do such a thing? And if you guys would not mind, please do like and subscribe if you do not already. I'm assuming you all do, but we get a few new viewers every now and then. So if you like drawing streams, if you like to hang out and chat, if you want to get some artwork done of your favorite character, like and subscribe. I do this every Friday, about 11 or 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and you could get your very own piece of artwork. I just ask you pay shipping. A simple flat rate, unless you're in Canada, we'll work on that one, but it's about $4. Nothing crazy. Also, I'll let you all know I have my book Shadow Sentry that is going to print next week. So if you want to get a book illustrated by me, or you just want to see what it's all about, go to the link in the description. Shadow Sentry. It is on Indiegogo right now, in demand, and going to print next week. So check that out. It's an X-Men meets the Matrix superhero team book with a supernatural twist that I think you will find interesting. Dun, 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 dun. I'll do that later. Let me finish up with the blacks here. Let's see. Let me outline his cape. Dun, 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 dun. It's Fan Art Friday. Why not get him to draw the Canadian Shield? Exactly. Eric, how are you today? Doing just fine, my friend. Cross Comics said, just wondering for the future, will characters in my coloring book count as published? At Eric. They possibly could. So as long as here's the thing, just so people know. So people don't think I'm being too crazy about it. And this doesn't have to do with you, Cross Comics, but sometimes at a convention or something, I do commissions and stuff, and so people will come up and they commission me to do work. So typically, people wanted Wolverine, they wanted Batman, they want Storm, Cyclops, blah blah blah, any character existing in the universe. But once in a while, you get that person that wants a commission of their own character. But here's the problem. Oh, I don't have a picture of him. Oh, wait, but if I do, I want you to change this. I want you to change that. I want you to do this. I want you to kind of just design it on your own and come up with your best interpretation of my character. So you kind of run into all these things, and it's like, dude, I'm charging a certain rate for a commission. But when you add all these extra steps, like, okay, I need to design the character. I need to look at 5 different pictures, and you don't want that, but you want this. Oh, but in this one, he has a cape. Oh, I don't want a cape. You know what I mean? So it makes it just crazy and this big ordeal. And so it makes me wish I never took the commission to begin with. But so whenever if I'm going to do something like this, I want it to be a character that is known, a character that is easy to Google and make sure I have a picture in front of me. I'm not going to do any characters that are there's no reference that I can find for it, things like that. So this obviously he's ready and available to see and look at and draw. So as long as you meet those kind of criteria, that's kind of what I'm thinking. So it just can't be something, oh, here's my character that I just made up, but no one's drew him yet. I don't have a picture for you. Sorry. You know what I'm saying? But he looks like Wolverine and Cyclops and Batman all rolled into one. Can you draw that? No, sorry, I can't do that. So I hope that makes sense. That's why if it seems like I'm being nitpicky, that's why. I've run into that situation and I hate it. I hate it. So any known character that's been created, published, you have a picture to send me, I will do it. All right. So there you go. So to answer your question, as long as you have an image that you can point me to, I will draw it. Alright. So it could be an obscure character from the DC or Marvel universe. I don't care. That's fine. I just need a picture. I'm not going to design anything on stream, if that makes sense. Ain't going to do that stuff. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Or have I just been ruined by crazy commissions? Yeah, because it as an artist, and then when you're getting commissions, it's kind of like you're no longer just drawing a commission. It's like they're hiring you to design their character. So it's like it's different pricing. It's totally different. It's not just, oh hey, draw me a commission of Wolverine. Okay. It's different. So I hope that makes sense. Sorry if it feels like I'm being stupid over here. My apologies. Boom, boom, boom. I will always have reference. Awesome. And I understand the thought process. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Glad we're on the same page. Maybe. You might still think I'm retarded, but it's okay. As long as you understand where I'm coming from. We are at an hour and 6 minutes. Rock on. Well, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. I appreciate you being there. Please like and subscribe if you have not already, as I said before. But I appreciate you being there. I appreciate you hanging out with me. And if it's your first time here and you don't know how it works, be the first to comment with the character of your choice when I go live, and I will draw it for you. And I will give you the artwork as well. Just pay shipping, which is in the United States $4. And if you're outside the US, we will figure that one out. Yeah. Very simple. Info is in the description too, so check that out. I put that in there for your convenience. Last week I drew Starfire, which I still have here. I've not mailed it out because Popefire is actually getting a Shadow Sentry commission. So I'm going to mail those out together. But here is Starfire from last week's Fan Art Friday episode. Came out pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Okay, now let's see. I do the emblem. I'm going to move it over. No, it's centered. I'm happy. The fine details. But I won't make his body itself damaged. His skin I can, but I won't touch that. I won't damage him any more than I already have. Marsupial Gamer. I copied your tweet over to Mines. Nice. My sketchbook 340. Speaking of Mines, I am on Mines as well. Seems like a very good alternative to Twitter. Very similar and great for art. So I'm on Mines at Eric Minoltowski if y'all want to give me a follow. Lionel Rodriguez, Starfire definitely looks good. I like to see you do She-Hulk first comic cover. That would be fun. I have not drawn She-Hulk that much. I have drawn her. I did a sketch card of her back when I was doing some sketch cards for Marvel. But she is a fun character to draw. She is super Dupa. She's very nice. Very nice to draw, very nice to look at. She's a hottie superhero. I need to make a Minds and Gab account. Heard about Gab, have not checked into it. My Sketchbook 340. Well, I think those are two different things. One is an art commission, the other is concept art. Not a knock on you, but both of those are two different disciplines. There are artists who do just that. Correct. Yeah. So the distinction is, though, when someone gets a commission, it's not it's just priced differently. They think, oh, I'm gonna hire this guy to do this artwork for me, but they're not thinking, oh, but it's different than, because, for instance, on my Comic Art Commission's website, I have all my pricing. So full body, with ink, full body pencil, full body or bust or headshot, blah blah blah. So it's all priced out. So then they contact me on there to do a commission, but they can't go by those guidelines. They can't go by that pricing, because that's not including any of the concept artwork. It's like they need to pay for the concept artwork, which is totally separate from this over here. So it's a distinction that maybe sometimes people aren't making when they're hiring me, and I need to go through it with them and blah blah blah. Or if you're at a convention, you know what I mean, and they're like, oh, here's this character I did, here's 5 pictures on my phone, can you draw them? And again, it's just totally different from, draw me a picture of Wolverine. All right, what costume do you want? Oh, I want his 80s costume. Boom, done. You know what I'm saying? So hope that makes sense. But yes, they are two totally different things. I understand the difference, but sometimes people hiring me do not. So, but I put a little disclaimer on my Comic Art Commission site. If you are hiring me for, new character or to do your character, pricing will be different. I've learned my lesson. Trust me, I have learned my lesson. Yeah, on commission is an art piece. Concept art is usually by contract because it takes time and research. Yeah, I get you though. Funny to have a disclaimer. Yeah. Just so people know ahead of time. Going up the track here, my Sketchbook 340 said, Rick, if the suit gets damaged, does the shield start to get weakened? At Cross Comics. Not sure, haven't thought about it. Damage. Eric, this looks cool. Awesome, man. 13 likes. Awesome. Thank you, guys. I always try to catch you, but always come up on my break. But I still enjoy your art. Thank you, Lionel. Appreciate that, man. One day. And I do sometimes start around 12 noon too, so maybe one time you'll hop on in the beginning, get some art. Back to the drawing board. Food for thought. It will make the stories and fights more interesting at Cross Comics. True that. Yep. All right, going in with some hatching, some feathering, put in some finer touches. All right. I'm going to do, oh yeah, I still have to do his cape in the back there. I'm going to add some lines to his face, but I want to use a 3. 2 for the finer details. Oh gosh. I love it when my daughter screams and it's like someone just died, but no, they really didn't. She just screaming. Don't know if you guys heard that crazy. I guess it helps identifying the culprit. Who did what? What happened? What's going on? Getting there. Almost there. Almost there. Keep it up next time. All right. Sounds good, Lionel. Battle damage shield is the after the fight with the buckler. This would have to be more powerful than the buckler. Yeah. Good, Nighthawk. Just out sick. Ah, bummer. Hope you get better soon, my friend. Yeah. All right, let's go to number 3. Add some lines. I like these nice, open, light, airy lines. Rather than always sticking them real close together. Kind of gets you a little different feel there. I'll do a little Rob Liefeld mask shredding going on here. There's that one cover to Youngblood with Die Hard on the cover, and he's like, his mask is all shredded and looks all like spaghetti. No veins, no veins. Ain't doing the veins. It's tempting, but I won't. I don't love those lines, but I think they need to be thicker. I should have probably went with an 8 on those lines. Can I fix them? That is the question. Can I fix them? All right. Yeah, I just don't love those lines. They need to be beefier. I don't know. Might have to just black them out. Yeah, I don't love them. Don't love them. Don't love them. Don't love them. So I'm gonna crop them out. Just go darker here. Goodbye lines, but I do not like. it still works. And then let me just darken this over here, even them up a bit. And then okay, all right. Check the chat. What's going on in the chat? Eric, how's your closet studio? How's the closet, sir? You know, it's not that bad. It's just I don't have a lot of room to turn. That's my only major complaint. Otherwise, it's good. It's carpeted, which it wasn't before. Yeah, it's just I have about between my desk and the shelf behind me, I've got about 3 feet. So it's not huge. It's not huge. Otherwise, it's good. Me and my wife are back in the biggest bedroom in the house, which is a blessing. You don't know how much you love space until you've got it back, I guess. So we're loving the new area of our room. We still have to just all the closets in the house are still in disarray, so we're just kind of trying to get everything back to where it belongs for everybody. My baby, the youngest, so we moved the rooms. My daughter, who is 8, is now sharing a room with the baby. However, the baby has not been sleeping through the night, so she's been like keeping my daughter up. So she's sleeping on the floor in the boys' room until we can get baby's sleep schedule under wraps. So sister's not super happy about that, but I think about a week or two we can get her sleep schedule back on track. But thanks for asking. The closet is it's all right. It ain't that bad. I'm used to it. It'd be horrible if I had to downgrade from a big old room to a closet, just like cuz. But I've been here before. I'm used to it. All right. Looks like Prismacolor. That's correct. I'm using a Prismacolor. This is Prismacolor. So these are archival safe. So that's why I use this. Back in the day, I'd use a Sharpie, but they're not archival safe. They will turn purpley on over time. So ain't gonna use that anymore. Now that I learned that. The struggle continues. And I like these because it has the chisel tip and then it also has the fine point. So I could do thick or thin, whatever I need. All right, check the chat. Bow, bow, bow. All right. Talking about the Canadian Shield in the chat. All right. Okay, so I'm going to draw some more lines. I'm going to finish the background after stream before I ship it out to you across comics. But I will finish the character on the stream with you guys, and then I will call it done. But let me go ahead and add some of this. Let's see here. Where's my 3 at? Gonna freehand a circle. See how that goes. All right, not too shabby. It ain't perfect, but it ain't too bad either. Draw his muscles popping out underneath. All right, all right, all right. Draw some. I'm gonna draw. Oops. Make sure that's in frame. Some of that, and then put some. I'm gonna do some more reds over here, or excuse me, more shadows. Ah, yes, here. This is red with white, so this is going to be dark. Well, again, Cross Comics, I do apologize if I kind of messed up this. I messed up your character a little bit with this illustration, but I hope I've given you some food for thought. Because eventually, there's got to be something that's going to put the Canadian Shield to the test. Eventually. Might be 50 issues from now, but eventually. It's got to be something. Got to be something. All right. But I am pretty much done here. Guys, thank you so much again for hanging out. I'm going to print next week. I'm getting my files ready for print for Shadow Century Book 1, Into the Eternal. I'm super excited. If you've backed it, I know you're probably super excited too. So I can't wait for you to get your books. If you got a perk like the signed and thank you book, and if your name is anonymous, when you check out, if you selected an anonymous, I'm not going to put your name in the book because I'm assuming you want your anonymity. I'm saying that right? Anonymity. So I will not put your name in the book. If that's not what you intended, please contact me and let me know. I did send out an update today about that, so check it out if you're a backer. But otherwise, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out. My kids are going crazy in the background, like they know it's coming to an end too. Like, what? But I'm going to finish the background. I'm going to polish it up. Let me sign it real quick. And 21. There you go. Fan Art Friday, episode 9 in the books with some Canadian Shield, folks. So there you go. He's beaten. He's not bloody, but he's been through hell. Check out the Canadian Shield comic if you want to find out more about the character, or you just want to learn more about him. You can just read up on him. But thank you, Cross Comics. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys being there today. Till next time. Peace. God bless. And stay safe. Bye-bye, guys.